Welcome to the Bloomfield River Washout project. This is a 69 kV line rebuild of about 3/4 of a mile. This project consists of 8 poles, 8 metal pole replacements, entails 7 foundations. These foundations are about 8 foot in diameter and they range between 70 and 95 foot in length. Each concrete foundation has rebar cages in it and also an anchor bolt cage that holds the metal pole up. One of the biggest things on the project, as you can see, is the matted access that you see around us. We have approximately 3,000 log mats that are 16 foot wide by 4 foot and 8 inches thick, and we've hauled in about 4,000 tons of rock to be able to get our equipment and trucks into the job site.
Hoosier Energy's core mission is reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy. And of that mission are our 6 strategic priorities. Of those 6, the grid technology and infrastructure is the one that we're focusing on today with this particular project.
There's 2 phases in this project. Phase 1 is this year in 2022. Phase 1 is the concrete foundations. So we have 7 foundations we're going to install this year in 22. Next year is Phase 2. Phase 2 consists of installing the 8 metal poles and getting our conductor put up on there.
This particular project was necessary due to the fact that the river is moving, right? So the bed is washed out, the river is taking a different path, which has caused us to need to move our infrastructure. We're going back with concrete pillars and steel poles so that we won't have to come back into this particular area again for a number of years.
This one in particular, you can see this one here is one of our largest foundations. This one here has about 50,000 pounds of rebar in it. It's about 200 yards of concrete and it's 95 foot in length. As you can see, it's sticking out of the ground. With a metal casing around it, you can't actually see the concrete, but that casing's 8 foot in diameter and 1/2 inch thick. And as you can see, it's sticking out of the ground quite a bit there.
The majority of our transmission infrastructure was built in the 1960s. This project will enhance reliability for UDWI. So as we work through these projects and considering our aging infrastructure projects in general, that 20-year work plan that we're under, this is a big piece of that work plan.
One of the most important things for me as a project manager is make sure my guys go home every day. Phil Gardner came up with the idea a couple years ago of using a helipad. We actually implemented that helipad on some of the 345 projects. And Phil's taken ownership of that. We actually have helipads on both sides of the river to make sure that the guys, if something, God forbid, something happens, that we're doing everything I can to make sure our guys get home. This has been a great collaboration between engineering and operations, purchasing and real estate. It's really a team effort, but we all watch out for each other. That's what it's about. So we want to be safe, efficient, and we want to do what's right, and we want to do what's going to be cost effective for our members.